things from 90 years from now. But future things should not allow. The future is as real as present. Here with me now, here with me now. The folks I'll meet in 90 years, standing beside me near somehow. Everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. Everything I will inherit, already mine and without cost. And without cost. I've a photographic memory of the future, a constant conversation with my past. I'm swimming in an ether of awareness. Time as a construct, it will not last. Time as a construct, it will not last. The things I did 9 years ago are with me now, are with me now. Things from 90 years from now. Keepsakes that time should not allow. The future is as real as present. Here with me now, here with me now. The folks I'll meet in 90 years, standing beside me near somehow. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. Everything I will inherit, already mine, without cost. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost.
Hi, this is Alex's dad. I'm going to read the lyrics to you because the echo effect that we used on the recording muddied up the vocals. The echo was intended to make my voice sound a bit otherworldly in order to go along with the theme of the song. And there's other errors in the song too, like I came in late because we did this on a first take. And especially at the beginning, I came in late because I wasn't yet in sync with Alex's tempo changes. But the lyrics go, the things I did 9 years ago are with me now, and things from 90 years from now, keepsakes that time should not allow. The future is so real somehow, here with me now, the folks I'll meet in 90 years, standing beside me on this ground. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, all the things I will inherit, already mine and without cost. Photographic memory of the future, constant conversation with my past. swimming in an ether of awareness. Time as a construct, it will not last. The things I did 9 years ago are with me now, and faces that I see again, the things that time should not allow. The future is so real somehow, here with me now, here with me now. The folks I'll meet in 90 years standing beside me on this ground. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. Everything I won here it already mine and without cost. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. And everything I've ever loved, I've never lost, I've never lost. You can see our phonetic pronunciation of our name down at the bottom. The way we wrote it in. Not really spelled that way, but that's a phonetic pronunciation as I understand it. How it's supposed to be written out. We're doing this addendum to the video in part for those who are interested in knowing how the songs are. Alex puts these songs together. This one was actually done backwards, in a sense, because in the hundreds of songs that Alex has written, only a very small portion of which we had time to put on YouTube. He always writes the music first and the lyrics follow. But in this case, a concept popped into my head, an idea of the past, present, and future all existing simultaneously, in which we experience as a linear flow of events, simply because that's the only way our brains can take in this particular segment of reality known as time. That came into my head, and in 45 minutes I had the lyrics just flow out. And I had a rudimentary melody in my head for the main theme of the song, and I took it to Alex and I asked if he could put music to the whole piece. And we had our doubts because he'd never worked that way before. But in half an hour's time, he had developed a distinct melody for all three parts, verses, chorus, and bridge. 10 minutes later, we had this video completed on the first take. We know it's an imperfect production, especially my parts, but we don't really have time for multiple takes. Pretty busy. But this is how Alex usually works anyway, extremely quickly. He usually has a song completed within 10 minutes of the moment he conceives of the original musical idea. The chorus and bridge fall into place spontaneously as he's recording. And if we do have time to make a video, it's usually completed about half an hour after the original combination of notes enter his imagination for the first time, usually for the main theme verses. We're going to try to do it in the reverse order of this next time, because he wrote a song called Where Universes Meet about a year and a half ago and posted it, something like that, quite a while ago, and it's a beautiful melody in my opinion, so I wrote lyrics to it, and he's going to sing those lyrics, and we'll try to get that done sometime soon, and we'll see you then.